नरं चैव नरोत्तमम् देवीं सरस्वती
देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं
ततो जयं गिरयेत्
ततो जयमुदीरयेत्
नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु
नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु
नित्यं भागवत सेवया
नित्यं भागवत सेवया
भगवतीरुत्तमश्लोके
भगवती उत्तमश्लोके
भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी
भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी
Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 14, verse 32 and 33. Tataivanuchara saure
तथैवानुचरासौरे
Srutadevodhavadaya
श्रुतदेवोदवादया
Sunandananda Shirshanya
सुनन्दनन्दशीर्षण्या
Ye chan ye sattvadarshava
ये चान्ये सात्वतर्षभा
Api swastya sathe sarve
अपि स्वस्ति अस्ति सर्वे
Ramakrishna Bhujashraya
रामकृष्ण भुजाश्रया
Api smaranti kushalam
अपि स्मरन्ति कुशलम्
Asmakam baddha sauhrida
अस्माकं सौहृदा
Tataivanuchara saure
तथैवानुचरासौरे
Shrutadevodhavadaya
श्रुतदेवोदवादया
Sunandananda Shirshenya
सुनन्दनन्दशीर्षण्या
Ye chan ye sattvadarshava
ये चान्ये
Api swastya sathe sarve
अपि स्वस्ति
Ramakrishna Bhujashraya
रामकृष्ण भुजाश्रया
Api smaranti kushalam
अपि स्मरन्ति कुशलम्
Asmakam baddha sauhrida
अस्माकं सौहृदा
Krishna Chandra and Divya Priya, Divya Rupa, each one read one sloka. First sloka Krishna Chandra Nandakumar and second sloka Divya Rupa Revati.
तथैवानुचरासौरे श्रुतदेवो भवादया
श्रुतदेवोदवादया
सुनन्दनन्द
सुनन्दनन्दशीर्षण्या
ये चन्मे सत्त्वतर्षभः
ये चान्ये सात्वतर्षभा अपि स्वस्ति आसते सर्वे
Api swastya sate sarve
रामकृष्ण भुजाश्रया
Krishna Bhujashraya
अपि स्मरन्ति कुशलम्
Api smaranti kushalam
अस्माकं बद्ध सहृदा
Asmakam baddha sauhrida. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace by Charanarinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.
जय
Synonyms. Tatha eva, similarly. Anuchara, constant companions.
Anupchara, constant companions.
companions.
Shaure of Lord Sri Krishna, such as
Sauri of Lord
Sauri
Sri
of
Krishna,
Lord
such as
Krishna,
such as
Shruta Deva, Shruta Deva,
Srutadeva,
Sutadeva,
Srutadeva,
Uddhava Adaya, Uddhava and others,
Adaya, Uddhava and others,
Sunanda, Sunanda,
Sunanda,
Sunanda,
Nanda, Nanda,
Nanda,
Shirshana, Sri Shanya, other leaders.
Chitranyay, other leaders,
All of them.
ye, all of them,
all of them,
Cha and
Cha,
and
Anye, others.
Anye,
Anye,
others,
others,
Tatvata, liberated souls.
liberated souls,
Rishabha, the best men.
Rishabha, the best man,
the best men,
Api, if.
Api, Eve,
Swasti, doing
Swasti,
Swasti,
doing
Asate, or
Asate,
well,
Survey, all of them.
Sarve, all of them,
all of them.
Rama, Balarama,
Rama,
Rama,
Balaram,
Rama,
Krishna, Lord Krishna.
Krishna,
Krishna,
Lord
Lord
Krishna,
Krishna,
Bhuja, Shraya, under the protection of
Puja, Shreya, under the protection of
under the protection of
Api, if also
Api, if
Api,
also
so
Smaranti, do remember
Smaranti,
do
to
remember
remember
Kushalam, welfare,
Kushalam,
Kushala
welfare,
welfare,
Asmakam, about ourselves,
Asmakam
about our
Baddha Sauhruda, bound by eternal friendship.
Bhatta
Bhaktaman
Saudara,
Sudha,
bound by
bound by eternal friendship.
Translation, please repeat after me. Also, Shrutadeva, Uddhava and others, Nanda, Sunanda and other leaders of liberated souls,
Also, Shrutadeva, Uddhava, and
Deva,
others,
Uddhava and others,
other leaders
Nanda,
of
Sunanda, and others of liberated soul who are constant,
who are constant companions of the Lord,
who are
who
constant
are
constant
of the
companions
Lord,
of the Lord,
the Lord,
are protected by Lord Balarama and Krishna.
are
are
protected
protected by Lord Balarama and Krishna.
Are they all doing well in their respective functions?
Are they all
well
doing well in their respective functions?
Do they, who are all eternally bound in friendship with us, remember our welfare?
Do they all are found
all
in
eternally bound in
remember
friendship with
our
us, remember
Us,
our welfare.
remember our welfare.
Purport.
Purport. The constant companions of Lord Krishna, such as Uddhava, are all liberated souls, and they descended along with Lord Krishna to this material world to fulfill the mission of the Lord. The Pandavas are also liberated souls who descended along with Lord Krishna to serve him in his pastimes on this earth. As stated in the Bhagavad Gita 4.8, the Lord and his eternal associates are also liberated souls like the Lord come down on this earth at certain intervals. The Lord remembers them all, but his associates, also liberated souls, forget him the Hasta Shakti or marginal potency of the Lord. That is the difference between the Shiva and Jiva. The plants are infinitesimal potential particles of the Lord, and therefore they require the protection of the Lord at all times. And the eternal service of the Lord is all times. Liberated souls never, therefore, think themselves as free as the Lord or as powerful as the Lord, but they always see the protection of the Lord in all circumstances. Of the for the liberated souls, unlike sparks of fire that have fire and not independent. The glow of the sparks is extinguished, although the quality of fire or the glowing is there. Thus, those who pick up the protection of the Lord and become so-called Lord themselves out of spiritual ignorance from that again to this world, even after the long tapasya of the time that is completed all.
Hari Om Tat Sat. Jnanandamiraandasya jnanansalakaya chakshurudmilitam yena tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasaya Bhutale Srimate Jayapataka Swami Nidina Mine Namo Acharya Padaya Nitaya Kripa Pradhaine Gaurakata Dhamadhaya Nagaragramatharine Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadhe Paschatya Desatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Nama Gopala Govinda Ram Srimad Sudanam Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangulangai Tegiri Kripata Mamanda Sri Grundina Tarina Parapada Madhav Sri Chaitanya Meshwaram. Hari Om Tat Sat. So, very beautiful purport. So, the associates of the Lord, like Uddhava, they are all already liberated. They come down, not fall down like us. They are not fallen souls. They are not conditioned souls. They always associate with Lord Krishna 24 hours per day and night. I mean, eternally, they are the associate of the Lord. When the Lord comes, they will also come along with the Lord to this material world in order to fulfill the mission of Lord Sri Krishna. Similarly, Pandavas are also, they are actually liberated souls. They are not fallen conditioned souls like us. They also have actually descended along with the Lord Krishna in order to serve him in his pastimes. Lord Krishna's pastimes are transcendental in nature. Jarma karma cha me divyam. So, all the Lord and his associates, they are all eternally liberated. Eternally liberated means they were never conditioned before, they will never be conditioned in the future. They are not conditioned at the present in the Bhagavatam pages when we are reading about their activities on the material plane. They come down on this earth on certain intervals for the, to be in association with the Lord, to assist him in his mission. When you have a mission to accomplish, you will have your favorable team members. You will not call your enemies to be your team member, right? In the similar way, The Lord, when it comes to fulfill his mission, he brings his own favorable, his own associates. So these associates, they are all eternally liberated. They will come along with the Lord in order to fulfill the desire, fulfill the mission of Lord Krishna. And although they are liberated, they also forget due to their being Tatastha Shakti. Tatastha Shakti means marginal potency. Marginal potency means there is a tendency to forget what's constitutional position and whether it is with Krishna or without Krishna. There's a difference between the Vishnu Tattva and Jiva Tattva, as explained in Srimad Bhagavatam purport by Srila Prabhupada. Because the Jiva Tattvas are infinitesimal. Eka Hrasata Bhagasya. 10,000th portion of the tip of the hair is the size of the soul. How infinitesimal a soul is. How much quality he can have as good as Krishna. Though by quality they are one. But they are one does not mean they are equal. They are one means they are infinitesimal. A spark in the fire and the fire both has the glowing tendency. But the spark will glow as long as it is in the fire. Once the spark is separated from the fire, it is extinguished. Though it has the potency to glow, it cannot glow by itself. It depends on the Lord. So though the souls are eternally liberated associates of the Lord, they remain dependents of the Lord, both eternally material realm. So when these liberated souls come down, like our Guru Maharaj, when they descend here into the material world, they will not get disconnected from the whole fire that is the Lord. So they individually able to glow as much as the Lord glows, because they are in connection with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. They do not have any other mission, any other purpose of coming down other than the Lord's purpose. In that way, they are connected to the Lord. So they will glow. They are not fallen conditioned souls. So the spiritual masters are not ordinary. Whereas we, fallen conditioned souls, can also glow, subject to the condition that you connect yourself with Lord Krishna, the whole fire. So unless the spark is reunited with the fire, it will not get its glow back. And once it gets glow, it should remain connected to the fire so that it will remain glowing. And this again reunion or reconnection to the whole is not possible by one's own endeavor. An extinguished spark cannot ignite itself. It has to be connected to another non-extinguished glowing soul who is in connection with Krishna, and that is spiritual master. So this is the way. Once you have established your connection with the spiritual master, never ever leave that. You can leave everything else but him. Catch hold of his lotus feet so tightly that you can give up everything but him. Then you will remain glowing and you are connected to Krishna. So that can only be done by performing the regulated devotional service as the instructions of the spiritual master. Because independently, if the spark tries to glow, it will be immediately extinguished. We should never ever be puffed up that I'm a devotee and chanting, I can make devotees, I can run the whole show of Krishna consciousness without anybody's support. No, that is very foolish. You are glowing. Don't think that you have the power to glow. You are connected to the Lord through the spiritual master, so you are glowing. And once you disconnect, you are no more. You are extinguished. So the quality of fire may be there, the quality of glowing may be there, but it will not glow unless otherwise you have the protection of the Lord. So we have to always be under the protection of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. We should never ever become ignorant of our spiritual being, spiritual constitutional position. Never should come back in consciousness to this material world. Doesn't matter what we are performing, a kathor tapasya or whatever it is. All the Vedic injunctions say so, that we must remain connected to the Supreme Personality of Godhead through the Acharya Parampara, so that you will remain glowing. So this is the purport of this particular words. So thank you very much. Any questions or comments or realization, please do share with us. Bye.
Hare Krishna, sir.
Hare Krishna.
Sir, so here we see that with Lord, all his associates also come, but they forget because of the Tathashta Sakti, because their jivas, like they forget because of the Tathashta Sakti. Sir, we also see like how Mother Yashoda is, like in Damodar Lila, we see how Mother Yashoda is feeding Lord Krishna, and also she's scolding also because of the notorious activities of Lord Krishna. So that is because of the Yoga Maya, not the Tathashta Sakti. So I wanted to know what is the difference between Yoga Maya and Tathashta Sakti. And so Yashoda Maya is also a associate of Lord Krishna. She has also come and performed the pastime. So here we see Pandavas also come. So in which cases Tathashta Sakti is applied, and in which cases Yoga Maya is applied?
In all the cases, Tatastha Shakti is applied because living entity is called Tatastha Shakti. The Yoga Maya is applied only when he becomes a devotee. Otherwise, he is under Mahamaya.
Understood. When he becomes a devotee, then he knows, okay, Lord Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he will, he or she will start like that. Then it won't be. Then he will start respecting, and he won't get that love or that how Mother Yashoda. If Mother Yashoda would have known that, okay, Lord Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then instead of scolding, she might have respected. So that time Yoga Maya is applied. Is it, sir?
You see, Krishna has three energy. One is called Yoga Maya, another is called Tatastha Shakti Jiva. The third is called Mahamaya. Okay. The Tatastha Shakti Jiva would remain Jiva only, but it will be covered either by the Mahamaya in the material world, in the forgotten relationship with Krishna, or by Yoga Maya like Yashodamayi and others in the spiritual world or eternally, who are not forgotten Krishna. It is not that Tatastha Shakti becomes Yoga Maya. That is impossible. Yoga Maya is eternal Shakti, Tatastha Shakti is Jiva Tattva. All the Jivas, all the living entities. Yashodamayi is Jiva Tattva, but she is under Yoga Maya. The devotees of Krishna are all protected by Yoga Maya, where non-devotees are also Tatastha Shakti only, as good as others, like a living entity, but covered by Mahamaya because they forgot Krishna and they are self-centered, their sense gratification centered. That's all the difference.
Got it. Understood, sir. Clear, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Nice question. Analytical. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So, a Tatastha Shakti which is under Mahamaya can be connected to a spiritual master by the Sadhu Sangha, by ISKCON, and become the Tatastha Shakti which is covered by Yoga Maya. So the Tatastha Shakti which is under the Yoga Maya can always glow because it remains connected to Krishna. It may also have, he may also have forgotten Krishna is a Supreme Personality of Godhead, but not under the Mahamaya. Because those Yoga Maya, Tatastha Shakti, Jiva Tattva, they are descending in order to assist Krishna. So in his assisting the mission, they need to forget Krishna, so they will forget Krishna. Not for want of sense gratification. Thank you very much. We will reassemble back at 8 o'clock. We will be in the Puri at the time. The next class will be conducted from Puri Jagannath, and that will be on Monday. Till then, Granthra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.
Jai.
Patitapam Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Patitapam Srila Guru Maharaj ki jai.
Jai.
Vaishnav Pranam.
Vanchakalpatarubhyascha
Kripa
kripa
sindhubhya
sindhubhyascha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha.
Jai Srila Guru Maharaj ki jai.